Italians eat pasta, drink wine, and live past 90. And for decades, scientists had absolutely no idea how they were doing it. Then researchers followed them after dinner and discovered the answer hiding in plain sight. It was not their olive oil. It was not their red wine. It was something they did every single evening without fail. In Italy, there is a tradition called la passeggiata. It means the little walk every evening after dinner. Entire families and villages step outside. They walk slowly through the streets, plazas, and coastal paths, not for fitness, not to burn calories, simply to move, breathe fresh air, and enjoy the evening. But researchers studying Italian longevity discovered something astonishing. This gentle 15-minute walk after dinner was doing something extraordinary inside the body, something no supplement has ever replicated with the same consistency. When you finish a meal, your blood sugar rises as your body digests the food. In healthy young adults, this spike resolves quickly, but after 60, the body handles this spike much more slowly. High blood sugar that lingers causes inflammation in the arteries. It damages the walls of blood vessels over time. It increases fat storage, especially around the abdomen, and it creates the afternoon and evening fatigue that millions of people over 60 accept as normal aging. It is not normal aging. It is an unmanaged blood sugar spike happening 3 times a day, every day, for years. A study from George Washington University tested what a short walk after meals does to blood sugar. Participants walked for just 15 minutes after eating. The result was remarkable. A 15-minute post-meal walk lowered blood sugar spikes by nearly as much as a 45-minute morning walk. The timing was the key, not the duration. Moving the muscles shortly after eating signals the body to absorb glucose immediately into the muscle tissue. Instead of flooding the bloodstream, the sugar goes directly to fuel the muscles that are working. The blood sugar curve flattens. The inflammation is reduced. The belly fat storage signal is never sent. But the Italians were not thinking about blood sugar when they invented la passeggiata. They were thinking about community. In Sardinia, one of the most studied blue zones on Earth, the evening walk is social. Neighbors talk. Grandparents walk with grandchildren. Friends share the small stories of the day. Researchers noticed that the social dimension of the walk was producing its own biological effect. Cortisol levels dropped significantly during the post-dinner social walk. Cortisol is the stress hormone that, when chronically elevated, drives abdominal fat storage directly. The Sardinian elders were lowering cortisol and blood sugar simultaneously in the same 15 minutes. Their bodies were getting 2 powerful longevity signals at once. There is a third benefit that researchers did not expect to find. The gentle movement after dinner accelerates gastric emptying. This means food moves through the digestive system more efficiently. Bloating is reduced. The uncomfortable fullness that many people feel after dinner disappears faster. And sleep quality improves because the body is not still working hard to digest a full meal when bedtime arrives. In Okinawa, the same pattern exists under a different name. Elders there walk gently in their gardens or around their neighborhood after the evening meal. They do not call it exercise. They call it part of the rhythm of the day. Scientists at Stanford University studied adults over 65 who added a short post-dinner walk to their routine. After 8 weeks, the participants showed measurable reductions in fasting blood sugar. Their triglyceride levels dropped. Their waist circumference decreased without any change in diet. The researchers concluded that the post-meal walk was acting as a metabolic reset button. Pressed every evening, that button kept the entire metabolic system running at a younger biological age. Not one participant went to a gym. Not one changed what they ate for dinner. They simply walked for 15 minutes under the evening sky. The pace of the walk matters, and this is where most people accidentally undermine the benefit. The walk should be gentle and conversational, not a brisk fitness walk, not a power walk. The Italians during la passeggiata are strolling, not racing. A pace where you can speak a full sentence without getting breathless. This gentle pace keeps the body in a parasympathetic state, also known as rest and digest mode. Walking too fast after a meal activates the sympathetic nervous system and actually slows digestion. The goal is to move the muscles just enough to absorb the glucose while keeping the rest of the body relaxed. Slow and steady is not a compromise, it is the prescription. Here is exactly how to bring la passeggiata into your life starting tonight. Finish your dinner and wait 5 to 10 minutes. Then step outside your front door. Walk at a comfortable, relaxed pace for 15 minutes. If you have a partner, a neighbor, or a pet, bring them along. If you walk alone, leave your phone in your pocket. and simply observe the evening around you. When you return, your blood sugar is already coming down smoothly. Your cortisol is lower than when you sat at the dinner table. Your digestion is working efficiently, and your body is beginning to prepare for a deeper and more restorative night of sleep. 15 minutes every evening. That is the entire secret. The Italians never needed a study to tell them this was working. They could feel it in the lightness of their body after the walk. They could see it in the faces of neighbors who had been doing it for 70 years. They could measure it in the extraordinary number of people in their villages who were still walking those same streets at 90 years old. Science finally caught up with what Italian grandmothers already knew. The most powerful thing you can do for your metabolic health after 60 costs nothing. It requires no equipment, no membership, no willpower, and no sacrifice. It only requires that you step outside after dinner and let the evening air do what it has always done for the people who live the longest. Tonight after dinner, I want you to try your first passeggiata, just 15 minutes outside, at whatever pace feels natural. Leave a comment below telling me where you walked and how you felt when you came back. Subscribe to Longevity Coffee and hit the bell because next week I am revealing the Japanese eating rule that the people of Okinawa follow at every single meal. It takes zero effort and it completely changes how your body processes everything you eat.